Iglanite, Hoha. Hi, I'm Chief Kelsey Jacko from Thuichuktuit, Cold Lake First Nations. I want to acknowledge that what we call Alberta is the traditional and ancestral territory of many people, presently subjects to Treaty 6, 7, and 8, namely the Cold Lake First Nations, Dene, Blackfoot Confederacy, Kainai, Piikani, and Sissica, the Cree, Saulteaux, Nakota Sioux, Stoney Nakoda, and the Tsuut'ina Nation, and the Métis people of Alberta. This includes the Métis settlements in the 6 regions of the Métis Nation of Alberta within the historic Northwest Métis homelands. We acknowledge the many nations, Métis and Inuit, who have lived in and cared for these lands for generations. We are grateful for those traditional knowledge keepers and the elders who are still with us today and those who have gone before us. We make this acknowledgement as an act of reconciliation and gratitude to those whose the territory we reside on or are visiting.
And for number 5, Bentley Gabriel puts it in under the pad of Jackson Cockquill for the first goal. It is 1-0 for the Wolverines. Face off at center ice. The scramble for it, eventually chipped out by Logan Conan into the Hawks' end. Konsky in there. Get it out to Van Dalfsen. Gets it stolen from him as the Hawks come up the ice. Norton for the Hawks comes in and slides it 5-hole Oh no, it's a save by Josh Wesley for the Wolverines. Great 5-hole save on that for a good chance on Norton. Hawks again. Sharp angle shot. Wesley turns that aside. Shot deflected off a shin pad, comes out to center before getting dumped back into the Wolverines' end. Starco chips it up, taken by Norton. Back into the Hawks' end. Up through the Wolverines. And Kristolowicz chips it in with Medza. Now I might have a break. In on net, no one there for the pass. Hominick in on it. Tries to center. Shot wide by Adams. Norton tries to get it out. Pennick sends it back in. Meserly up the boards. And a wide shot that gets picked up behind the net by Noah Reimer. He sends it up. Pennick for the Wolverines. Loops back to the Wolverines' end behind the net. Sends it up the right side. Gabriel gets the stick knocked out of his hands as he digs for it, which allows the Hawks to get possession. Reimer up, it's chipped out by the Wolverines. Now there's a partial breakaway. That shot went wide for Tucker. Hansen now on the boards, gives it away to Konski, who sends it in deep. And it's eventually sent back down where Konski will go get it and is icing against the Hawks with 15:44 left in the first period. 1-0 for the Sherwood Park Wolverines. Puck sent down deep into the Wolverines' end for another icing. Bring the faceoff back to the Hawks. Faceoff controlled by the Hawks. Sends it up left. Konski there. Tries to shoot, deflects off the Hawks' skate. And here come the Hawks through center. Gabriel in the corner sends it around and bounces out to Wesley, who will cover up for the whistle. Messerly with the puck sends it over to Reimer. Up for Norton. Sends it down deep into the Wolverines' end. Shot from Reimer at the top of the point, goes wide, picked up by Thompson, who sends it to the net, and that's covered up by Wesley. Face off to the left of Sherwood Park's net. Norton back at the line. Sends it through. Clean shot. Just goes wide. Lindstedt at the point. Sends it through. Puck goes behind the net and to the side. Hawks keep it in. Circling around the point. Back to the D. Shot by Norton. Deflected and chipped into the goalie and covered up by Josh Wesley. McCullough for the draw, wins it back to Reimer. Messerly is there, chips it into the corner. Nolan in to challenge Mole for the puck. Mole gets it behind the net. And Wyatt grabs it, sends it up, gets past and into the Hawks' end. Tucker on the forecheck, can't get the puck. Chipped out to center. Tominick. Can't get it up. And scored by the Hawks. Gets it past Wesley for a 1-1 tie with 13:20 remaining in the first period. Goal scorer is number 11, Charles Nolan. Charles Nolan for the Hawks. Face off at center. Shot in by Wolverines. Loops behind the net. Comes back to Justice Thompson, who shoots it up. Konski. Back over to Wallinga. Wallinga on the boards. Pokes it out to center. That goes behind the Hawks net. Konski up on the point, misses it. Chase for it. Wallinga gets to it first, so icing against the Hawks and face off back in their zone. Sherwood Park gets the puck back to the point. Conan shoots it in. Brown for the Hawks tries to get it out. Kept in by Van Dalsen. Starko puts it back in. Van Dalsen gets around the Hawks defender. Shoots to the corner. Brown there. Can't get it out. Van Dalsen again. Van Dalsen still has it. Back to the point. Long shot. Up into the Hawk zone. Looping behind the net. Van Dalsen on it again. Shot and scored. Wolverine goal by number 8, Benjamin Adams. Puts the Wolverines up 2-1 with 11:38 left in the first period. Dominic on the boards. Crystal which steals that from him. penalty against the Hawks for holding. That will be Kristalowicz for holding at 11:16 on the clock. Wolverines control up the face-off. Hawks get it out. Mole gets it on the boards. Tries to get it out. Long shot from the point by the Hawks. Went wide of the net. Hawks come up with it again at center ice. Shoot it in. Deflected away by Wesley. Oh, takeaway by the Hawks now. Long shot, deflected off a stick and into the corner. Hennock shoots it up for Adams. Back for Mole. Skates it up center. Mole in. Gets stripped of the puck. And shot down the length of the ice by the Hawks. 40 seconds remaining in the Hawks penalty. Dominic up for Gabriel. Whiffs on the pass. Allows Dunham to grab it and shoot it back in. Dominic again. Konski rather. Konski behind the net. To Walinga. McCullough in the forecheck centers it. No one there. Hawks behind their own net. Gets it backhand to the side. Intercepted by Sadie Brecht on the ball. But they managed to get it up to Norton. One-on-one with Konski. Norton shoots. Glove save by Wesley, who shoves it to the corner. Nikki Foruk passes back to Gabriel. Lindstein of the Hawks pokes that away from him. Now Van Olofsson coming up through center. Gets that taken away by Norton. Shot and saved by Wesley. Bad save to the corner. Gave Brown there for the Hawks. Sends it across. Comes out of the zone. Lindstedt now under pressure from Van Olofsson. Manages to get it to the corner. And the puck comes back to Logan Conan of the Wolverines. Sends a long stretch pass up to Van Olofsson, who can't keep a handle on it. Brought back out by Hansen. Conan bats it away from Hansen. Now Adams nearly sprung there. Couldn't get a handle on the puck. Tucker now behind the net. Starko off the left wing. Rolls in. Tries to get it back to the point. Conan there. Tucker. Norton intercepts. And brings it out to center. Norton coming in with speed on the left wing. Tries a shot. Goes wide. Adams against the wall. Gets it out. Conan Dominic. Dominic now. Tries a shot that goes wide. Adams on the far boards. Tries to keep it in. Push down. Steal by Mole. He tries a shot and score. Dominic Mole for the Sherwood Park Wolverines. It is now 3-1 Wolverines with 6:19 left in the first period. Norton comes up with the puck for the Hawks off the face-off. Sends it over to Meserly, rather. Meserly loses it. Ooh, shot off the bar by Van Dolphin. Van Dolphin back with it again. Tries another shot. And we have a penalty. Tripping penalty. Tripping penalty against the Vulcan Hawks. And it will be Baron Meserly going to the box for 2 minutes for tripping. 5:58 left in the first period. Off draw. Hawks clear immediately. Back to get it is Konski, who sends it up for Gabriel. Gabriel now on the right side. Sends a backhand. Stopped by the skate of Jackson Cockwell. Lindstedt up the ice, maintains possession, tries a shot, and that is gloved and held by Josh Wesley. 1:21 left on the Hawks penalty. Hawks with pressure. Once again saved by Wesley on a shot from Connor McCullough. Face-off will be to the right of the Wolverines net with 1:07 left on the Hawks penalty. Wolverines control off the draw. Van Dolphin without a stick tears it up the ice with his skates. Gets it taken away. Gets past Conan. Come to Wesley. Passes it out to Conan. Conan up the ice. Connects with Van Dolphin. Van Dolphin up on the left. Lines in. Stops. Sends it behind the net. That's picked up by one of the Hawks. Knocked down. And brought out by the Hawks. And shot on goal stopped once again by Wesley. Face-off controlled by the Hawk. Norton gets it back down. Primer over to the right side. Goes past Adams. Adams gets it out to the center. Justice Thompson tries to get it back in. Norton picks it. Weston Norton picks it up. Attempts a shot. Bands on it. And it is picked off by Josh Wesley with 3:38 left in the first period. boards. Can't get it past McCullough, who comes in low. Reimer now, behind the net, fighting for the puck. Bit of a dog pile in the corner. Eventually comes free to Dominic. Gets it to Tucker in the center. Tucker falls, which allows the Hawks to get position. 2-on-1 now for the Hawks. Toe drag. And a beautiful goal for the Hawks. What a move by Charles Nolan to get that past the defender and keep the goalie out. 3-2 for the Wolverines with 3:03 left in the first period. Lindstedt off the draw, passes it up to Hansen. Hansen backhands it towards the net. Norton's there, off the crossbar behind the goalie. Gabriel sends it past. Back to get it is Wyatt Norton. Norton brings it in, tips it. Puck comes back up to Lindstedt again, poked by him by Gabriel. Gets back to Hansen for the Hawks and center. Wesley leaves that behind the net for Wallinga to collect. Konski now. Lindstedt. Norton along the boards, takes it from Yuki Fork. Norton, wide angle shot, doesn't hit the net. Niki Furuk through center, gets it poked off his stick. Wallinga backhands it into the Hawk zone. Puck slips past Konski and goes for icing against the Hawks with 1:34 left in the period. Off the draw, it's Meserly sending it out front, carried up by the Hawks now. McCullough in on Van Dalfsen in the corner. Van Dalfsen gets it out. Van Dalfsen up to Noah Van Dalfsen. Tries to keep it in. So McCullough brings it back and sends it down for the change. Atkinson banks it off the boards. Starko tips it to center. Conan to Starko. Starko banks it off the boards. Reimer hits it back. And now Conan sends it in deep into the Hawks' end. 30 seconds left in the first period. Meserly tries to get it out. Puck sent in on Cockwell, who directs that to the corner. Mendeza coming in with a wrist shot. Glove save by Josh Wesley into the corner. Centering pass. Norton trying to get a shot. His stick tangled up by Atkinson as the period comes to a close. Wolverines 3, Hawks 2 after first period of play. period between the Wolverines are currently up 2 after 1. As a save by Jackson Cockwell in the Hawk zone to start off the period. Norton off the face-off, controls for the Hawks. Pennock keeps it in momentarily, but it's eventually sent down into the Wolverine zone. Chasing after that is Mendeza. Sends to the point, kept in by Wyatt Norton. And sent all the way down by the Wolverines for an icing. Face off to the left of the Wolverines' goal, won by the Wolverines, and Gabriel comes out to center with it. Gabriel, cross-ice pass to Wolinga. Wolinga backtracks, sends it over to Konski. Konski now. Stretch pass. Barely misses Nikiforuk. And send back down. Konski again. Over to Kulinga. Kulinga up for Brecht. Brecht can't get it out, and it's back in. Konski again. Up the ice. Norton keeps it right back in. This time caught by Kulinga. Wolinga. Colt Wolinga. Out to center. Chips it over to Brecht. Nolan now for the Hawks. Steals. Shoots. Tries to go 5-hole. Saved by Josh Wesley. Konski in the corner. Shoots it up to the point, where it's sent down. Nolan wheels around. Tries to center. Knocked away by Konski. Nolan again. Stops. Shoots. Flips it across the crease. Lindstedt. In for Reimer, who misses it. Kristalowic now. Sends it back to the point. High shot. Blockered away by Wesley. Nikiforuk. Up to center. Intercepted by Noah Reimer. Hawks are in the Wolverine zone now. Justice Thompson sends it in deep. Up to the point for Farron Meserly. Offside, so the Hawks need to tag up. Meserly back to get it. Gets pushed off the puck. And sprawling Jackson Cockwell will cover up that puck. Hawks control off the face-off in their own zone. Norton barely misses the puck as Conan goes back to get. Conan backhands it up the middle. Van Dolfsen onto it. Noah Van Dolfsen loses it to Thompson. Picked up by Lucas Van Dolfsen, who weaves in. Van Dolfsen squeezed off it on the boards. And the Hawks pull it up to the Wolverine zone. Lucas Van Dolfsen tries to center the puck. Whistle down. is a Hawks penalty on the play. Going to Norton with 15:48 left on the clock. Conan now, slap shot, kick save by Cockwell. Conan backhands the puck out to center, shot back in. Atkinson now banks it off the boards. Adams in, shot wide. Tucker, sharp angle shot, is caught and covered by Jackson Cockwell with 1:20 remaining in the Hawks penalty. Face off to the right of the Hawks net, and it goes all the way down the net. Nolan out racing multiple Wolverines for it. Can't get a hands on the puck. Taken away by Dominic Moll. Moll up to Gabriel. Gabriel winding through center. Hawks send it down. Nolan chips it ahead to Mendoza. Taken behind the net by Pennick for the Wolverines. Gabriel out to Nikki Foruk. Brecht chips it in. Ashton Brown to the Hawks, gets it back up. Three Hawks up the ice. 3-0. And scored. Hawks goal. Short-handed to Wyatt Norton. Wyatt Norton, short-handed goal at 14:07. Hawks and Wolverines are now tied at 3. Face-off, and Dolphin wins it back, taken by Kristalowick. Back into the Wolverine zone. Wallinga send it over to Gabriel. Van Dalsen, rather. And there is a whistle on the play. .44 left in the first period. Face-off won by the Wolverines, and Adams comes up the ice. Adams in the corner. Passes over to Van Dolphin. Taken away by Norton. Another breakaway. Norton denied by Josh Wesley. Save into the corner. Wallinga gets it ahead for Van Dolphin. Van Dolphin over to Starko. Norton in the corner. Adams now tries a shot just wide. Starko on it again. Tries to center. This time it's intercepted. Adams now kept it in at the blue line. Taken away by Carter Hansen. Wolverines back in to the Hawk zone. Norton in the corner. Up for Mendeza. Mendeza tries to get it in front. Fans on the pass, blocked by Van Dalsen's stick. Konski pushed off the puck. Shot and saved by Wesley. Adams now. Trying to go around Norton. Norton pokes that away. Meserly fights with Adams. Adams wins that battle, gets it to Tucker. And now the Hawks are in control again. Atkinson couldn't get it up to ice. Wallinga. Tucker. Dominic in on the right side, tries to chip it in. Norton gets it to Meserly. Back to Norton. Tries cross ice this time, up to Nolan. Who chips it into the Wolverine zone. 11:20 remaining in the second period. Conan gets beat. Oh, goal for the Hawks. It is 4-3 for the Hawks at 11:14. Goal by Weston Norton. Weston Norton with the goal at 11:14. Linesmen discussing things with the coaches, it seems. A lengthy discussion happening between teams. Still not sure what this discussion is about. I think the referee has been injured and they are actively attending to him. is back on the ice. And face-off won by the Hawks after a lengthy delay. Reimer pressuring in the corner. Oh, good save by Cockwell. Off that shot by Gabriel. Norton breaks through. Drops it for Reimer. Norton tries the shot, blocked in front. Reimer. Brecht. Up for Van Dolphin. Van Dolphin loses it to Kristalowic. Brings it up with Mendoza. Kristalowic weaves in, leaves it for Mendoza. Hits it behind the net. Up to the point. Brown keeps it in. Mendoza on it again. Gets by Brown this time. Norton. Back to the puck. Winding around. Coming to center with speed. Norton around the defenders. Tries a shot. Goes over the net. Rebound. And Jace Kristalowic scores on the rebound. Hawks 5, Wolverines 3 at 9:22 in the second period. McCullough wins that face-off from Adams, gets it to Nolan. Nolan tries a shot, blocked by Wolinga in front of the net. Adams with it again. Adams with Wolinga. Comes across the line. Backhand pass, tried to center. Konski, long shot, deflected to the corner. Back to center ice. Nolan takes it away. Konski comes across, pokes it away from him to avoid a breakaway. Lindstedt now back in his own zone. Turns into icing against the Wolverines at 8:30 left in the second period. Reimer takes the face off, gets it down to Meserly in the Wolverines' end. Meserly pokes it free for Brown on the boards. Brown towards the net, no one there to tip it in. Cronin tries to get to Tucker for a breakaway, taken away by Dunham. Atkinson in the corner. Dunham now. Dunham shoots. Pad save by Wesley. Meserly now. Behind the back pass, Dunham. Tries again. And this time it bounces off Wesley and into the net. Max Dunham with the goal. Puts the Hawks up 6-3 on the Wolverines. 7:43. Gabriel gets it off the draw, immediately turned away by the Hawks. Brecht now in, goes to the right, sends it behind the net. Gabriel bounces off his stick. Pennick gets it back into Gabriel, tipped on net. Good save by Cockwell. Mendoza steps by the defenseman, comes in on the right, shoots, knocks the stick out of Wesley's hands. Thompson on the boards, sends it over. Hansen now gets it to Mendoza. Lindstedt, long shot, off the glove of Wesley. Brecht now tries to get out of the zone, held by Kristalowic. Finally sent down the ice by Wall. Chips it on the boards. Van Dalfsen tries to get it. Nolan goes around the defenders. Adams on the back check. Adams down to Van Dalfsen. Takes it on left wing. Shot into the zone by Pennick. Van Dalfsen tries to get to the net, blocked by Norton. Konski racing for the puck. It's chipped past him. Wallinga. Pushed past Norton. Wallinga in. Adams putting pressure on Spencer Wyatt. Wyatt gets it over to Meserly. Darko ties Meserly up. Leaves the puck for Reimer. Dunham shoots. Short side, covered. And that is covered by John Wesley for the whistle with 5:03 left in the second period. Lindstedt back at the point in the Wolverine zone. Reimer with a shot, pad saved by Wesley. Dunham now in the corner. Pushes it up. Meserly is there. Pad stopped by Wesley. Reimer fanned on a shot. Tucker now for the Wolverines in on a breakaway. Is hauled down by Lindstedt, which will turn into a penalty for hooking against the Hawks. Noah Lindstedt will be sent to the box with 4:30 remaining in the second period. Face off to the left of Cockwell. Comes to Conan in his own end. Walks around the net. Conan trying to keep it away from Norton. Norton back down. Atkinson. Over. Norton now comes through the middle. Keeps possession. Gets pushed to the corner. Atkinson chips it ahead. for Nikki Foruk. Tucker through the middle. Norton runs it around the boards. Norton back down. Past Nikki Foruk. Conan. Wheels around an own end. Backhands it up. Van Dalsen chips it forward. Conan at center. Throws it back in. Atkinson leaves it. Comes Van Dalsen. Intercepted by Nolan. McCullough on the boards with Dunham. Puck goes to Adams for the Wolverines. 9 seconds left on the Hawks penalty. 2 minutes 35 seconds left in the period. Adams still on it in the Hawk zone. Gets it ahead. Tries a shot. Doesn't get through. And we have a penalty to Benjamin Adams, number 8 on the Wolves. And an offsetting penalty to the Hawks. Face off won by the Hawks, and they're down to the Wolverine zone. Pennick behind the Wolverines net. Sends it up. Past Van Dalsen. Back to get it is Noah Reimer. And it's icing against the Wolverines with 1:59 left in the second. Dunham against Van Dalsen to take the draw. Won by Dunham, back to Brown. Brown gets it up. Dunham chips it into the corner where Norton is. Norton wheels around. Dunham centers, no one there. Van Dalsen banks it up the boards. Norton back to get it. Norton up to Weston Norton. And that goes back to Konski. Konski ices it down into the Hawk zone. 1:28 left in the second. Face off to the right of the Wolverines net. Goes back to the point. Long shot blocked by Wallinga. Nathan Reimer back for it. Reimer spins around up the left. Forward pass ends it up on the stick of Konski, who sends it back down. Lindstedt wheeling around the net. Passes through center with speed. Lindstedt still holding it. Shoots and covered after a weird deflection by Wesley with 51 seconds remaining. Face off, one back to Norton, who immediately takes a shot, blocked by Wesley. Mendeza behind the net, chips it back for Dunham. Brown down to take it. Van Dalsen ends up with it. Tries to get it ahead to Dominic, but Norton gets there faster. Reimer now, back into the Wolverine zone. Turns around and shoots wide of the net. 18 seconds left. Dominic sends it back down. Brown now sends it around. Norton chipped off the boards. And that is the end of the second period. The score is the Vulcan Hawks 6 and the Sherwood Park Wolverines 3. period between the Sherwood Park Wolverines and the Vulcan Hawks. The Hawks are currently up 6-3. Face-off coming to Hawks goaltender Jackson Coxwell's left. Reimer behind the net. Pass that misses Meserly, ends up back in the corner. Norton tips it to the blue line, kept in by Connon. Sent back out, and Connon is back to the Wolverines zone to get it. Connon weaves to the middle. Connon tries to go to center. Can't get around Reimer. Reimer sends it down the boards. Tucker there. Gets past Tucker. Nolan races for it against Atkinson. Nolan cuts across the back of the net. Spins. Puts it back in the corner where it's picked up by Hansen. Van Dalsen sends it all the way down, which turns into icing against the Wolverines. Face off won by the Wolverines, and Van Dalsen gets it over to Gabriel. Gabriel up left wing. Tries a shot from far away. Gloved by Cockwell. Another save by Cockwell afterwards. And now covered by Cockwell after an attempt by Van Dalsen. Face off in the Hawks zone. Won by the Hawks. And Kristalowic goes hard into the boards with Dominic Mall for a whistle. Face off will come back into the Wolverines' end. Lindstedt in the blue line, over to Reimer. Dunham gets it behind the net. Norton there. Reimer on the wall. Dunham gets it back to Reimer. Barely kept in by Lindstedt. Tries a long shot, blocked in front by Hansen. Now breakaway for Van Dalsen. In, shoots, and that is saved and covered by Jackson Cockwell. 1:10 remaining on the penalty to the Wolverines. 17:33 in the period. Hawks skated up the ice. Quick shot, and blocked right away by Jace Friedenberg. Friedenberg knocks it away again. Nicky Foruk leaves it back for Atkinson. Kept in by Ashton Brown before getting retreated to center. McDullough now on the left side, tries a shot, goes wide. Hawks maintaining pressure Now Konski gets it out all the way down. 13 seconds left on the Wolverine penalty. Norton up for Meserly. Hansen takes that, guides it towards the net, and it's going to be swept away by Friedenberg. Van Dalsen up the side. Brought in offside by Farron Meserly for the whistle. Norton, under pressure, flips it to center ice. Kahn in there. Wheels around in front of his net. Gives it away to Norton with Van Dalsen on him, keeping him from getting a good shot away. And that is turned aside by Friedenberg. Wallinga up the side. Pass intended for Meserly. Got sent back in by the Hawks. Hawks with it on the left side. Poked away by Adams, who comes away with Meserly. Taken away from her by Norton. And we have a tripping penalty. And that is on the Wolverines, number 7. Lucas Van Dalsen at 15:15. Norton shoots through, stopped by Friedenberg. Pressure on the boards, gets it back to Brown at the blue line. Scooped up the boards by Pennock. A shot sent aside by Friedenberg. Another shot blockered away. Taken away finally by Lucas Pennock, who flips it down the ice. Stopped at center by Norton. Wyatt Norton weaving through center. Tries a shot. Top side. Goes over the net. And it is thrown back down the ice. 1:05 to go in the Wolverine penalty. Norton tries to get it through center. Atkinson chips it back into the Hawk zone. And they start the breakout again. Norton tries to center, blocked by the skate of Gabriel. Dunham loops it around. Atkinson gets there and clears all the way down into the Hawk zone. Wyatt Norton brings it up center, up to Dunham. Dunham tries a shot, gets deflected and goes wide. Dunham back on it in the corner. Backhand chip to Hansen, who tries to get around Conan. Conan with the steal, brings it back in himself to the Hawk zone. Hawks manage to chip it up to Hansen. Taken away by Van Dalsen, but offside. Penalty is over, and there's 13:09 left in the period. Face off one back to Wallinga, over to Konski. Konski gives it away, but it bounces to Friedenberg, who covers up for the whistle. Face off to the left of Friedenberg. That is won by the Hawks. Hansen in the corner. Gets it back to the blue line. Reimer tries to keep it in, but Starko breaks out with it. Taken away by Mendeza. Reimer being pressured by Van Dalfsen. Malinga now puts it in deep. Van Dalfsen steals it back from Hansen. Tries to go for the backhand shot, gets overpowered by Mendeza. Van Dalfsen bounces it off the net. Tries to get to center. But we have a penalty to the Hawks. I have a slashing penalty to the Hawks as there was a player down in the corner. Luckily, he is up and fine. Face off to the right of the Hawks net. It's a 4-minute major. Short-handed, here comes the Hawks. Nolan in, gets rubbed out along the boards. Adams gets it ahead to Van Dalfsen. In on the zone, sends it to goal and covered up by Jackson Cockwell. 3:33 left in the double minor to the Hawks. Ball at the blue line. Attempts a shot, goes high over the net and bounces to the far side. Adams collects it, gives it to Van Dalfsen. Poke check by Cockwell. Mole sends it straight to Norton, who flips it down the length of the ice. Hennick back to get it. Rushes up the right side. Dunham manages to get possession back, and Nolan shoots it back into the Wolverine zone. Mendeza chips it into the corner. Hennick back to get it, loop around the net, sending it up center ice, which turns out to be offside for the whistle with 2:33 remaining in the double minor and 10:36 in the period. Van Dalfsen comes up with the puck off the face-off, however it is shoved out by the Hawks. Conan back to get it. Will loop around the net, being pressured by Wyatt. Conan gets around Wyatt, comes to the center, tries to pass to Gabriel out of his reach. Wyatt now for the Hawks. Chips it out, and Conan is back for it. Nikiforuk on the wall. Gets it to Gabriel in the Hawk zone. Pushed off it by Mendeza. Atkinson for the Wolverines keeps it in. Sends it to the corner where Gabriel's waiting. Tries to center. Gets deflected right to Mendoza. Nikiforuk at center. Sends it up to Van Dalsen. It's quickly sent back down to Dunham, who sends it to the Wolverine zone with 1 minute 6 seconds remaining on the double minor to the Hawks. Brecht up on the left wing. Sends it behind the net. Norton's there. Picked up by the McCullen. Can't get it past Adams. Adams brings it up to the right wing. Looking for Nikiforuk, but it's deflected by Norton. Brecht. Cross ice feed. Picked up by Nikiforuk. Nikiforuk in on the right. Tries to center. Adams flips it over the net. Shot by the Wolves. Deflected. Adams misses on a wide open net. Puck jumped over the stick. Here's Reimer out of the penalty box on a breakaway. Reimer hits the inside of the post. And it's back to the Hawks' blue line. Lindstedt has a bit of trouble getting it out of there. Lindstedt managing to get it out just now. Up to center and sends it in to Wolverines territory. Hansen goes to get it in the corner. Fighting against Konski. Centered. And now taken away by Van Dalsen. Wallinga. Up to Van Dalsen. Darko wheeling around, trying to feed it to the center, but deflected by a Hawk. Mole sends it in deep. Picked up by Nolan. Puck clear to center, and Mole's on it. Sends it up for Van Dalsen. Noah Van Dalsen sends it to the corner. Starko sends it to the center. Deflected to the back. Blockered away by Jackson Cockwell. Mole misses it at the blue line, and Pennick will go retrieve. Pennick up to Van Dalsen. Tries to get to the blue line, poked away by the defense. Wyatt Norton flips it up the boards. Stopped there by Van Dalsen. Kristalowick and Pennick spar over it, and it is flipped back in by Van Dalsen and left for Norton by Cockwell. Norton behind his own net. Sends it up. Nikiforuk gains possession. Pushed off of it by Norton. Nikiforuk back with it. And Pennock finally gets it back in. Van Dalsen after it. Going against Ashton Brown for it. That is taken off the shin pad, and it's a breakaway again for the Hawks. Shoots and scores top shelf. Leonardo Mendoza with the goal. The score is now 7-3 Hawks with 4:59 remaining in the third. Face off, Conan with the puck. Coming up the right side. Dominic. Nicky Foruk onto the loose puck. Tries to get it through. Blocked by two Hawks. Dominic now. Tries to spin and shoot. Blocked by the skate of Lindstedt. Atkinson. Behind the back pass. Goes to Nicky Foruk. Nicky Foruk in. Lindstedt bottles him off. Gets the puck back to center. Meserly sends it forward. And we have a player down on the ice. Player was Conan, and it looks like he is up okay. And will stay on the bench. Hansen with a quick shot that deflects off the shin pad of Van Dalsen, who sends it back up. Reimer tries to get it off the boards, but Van Dalsen steals. Van Dalsen tries to center. Kick save by Cockwiller. Wallinga over to Adams. Adams can't get the shot by the Hawks defenders. Adams gets pressure on the back check, leaves room for Hansen to come through. Hansen pushed off the puck in a corner. Van Dalsen couldn't quite reach it. Norton tries a shot, bounces off the equipment of Wallinga. Van Dalsen at center now. Reese through center. And that will be covered by Jackson Cockwell with 2:55 left in the third. The Hawks lead the Wolverines 7-3. Face off won by the Hawks and brought out by Jace Kristalowic over the line. Tries a shot, which ends up going wide. Brown back at the line, tries a shot that also deflected. Mole tries to get out of the zone, so that is blocked by Mendoza. Norton tries a wide shot. Back bounces to Conan. Nikki Foruk, rather. And Gabriel pressures on the back check to get the puck away from Wyatt. Nikki Foruk, puck lost in the skates a little bit. Gets it back to Mendoza. Mole now. Over on the wall, misses Nikki Foruk. Norton collects it, comes to center. Opts to throw it to the left, rimming around to Meserly. Brown keeps it in off a deflection. And squeaks out, and Brecht now to the left wing. Brecht tries to get it to the point. Meserly knocks it out. Brown over to Thompson. Tucker now. Some speed to the net. Gets it poked away from him. Atkinson. Checks Meserly on the boards, which leads to a whistle. .59 seconds left in the game. Face-off controlled by the Wolverines, and they send it close to the blue line, but not in. Atkinson tips it up, taken by Reimer for the Hawks. Reimer circling back now. For the Lindstedt. Reimer back to Lindstedt. Shoots it up for an icing with 23 seconds. The faceoff will come back to the Hawk. And Hawks win the faceoff off that. Konski back for the puck in his own end. Konski around the net. Stop. Sends it up to Van Dolfsen at center. Van Dolfsen comes in left wing. Shoots wide. As the buzzer clicks down on this one. Final score, Vulcan Hawks 7 and the Sherwood Park Wolverines 3. goes to number 24, Noah Lindstedt. Vulcan Hawk player of the game goes to number 16, Leonardo Mendeza. Sherwood Park Wolverines, Heart and Hustle, number 9, Layson Tucker. Sherwood Park player of the game, number 2, Matthew Atkinson.